In the heart of the Northwest, where the tall trees sway, we're adventuring, Pops and Nana, come join us today. Rolling in our Jeep with our boots on the ground, chasing whispers of legends where Bigfoot is found. With the wind in our hair and the forest aglow, we're out here searching for those elusive shadows. Whoops and wood knocks, the mystery unfolds. In the wild woods of Colville, the stories are told. Squatchin Adventures, let's take a ride through the seasons we wander, side by side. With every tree, structure, and footprint we find, a piece of the puzzle, a glimpse of the kind.
Hello friends. So in this situation, normally I'd say that it's just me today. I don't have Nana with me. She's going through some fibromyalgia flares. So not a fun thing. But we had already made some plans to go out on an adventure today, and so it's actually not just me by myself. I've actually got Will from Grassman 58 behind me, and I have Eric and Tammy also behind me from Northwest Offgrid. I think I got that right. So we are all going up into Colville National Forest to just check out a spot. It's almost the end of November, and wanted to get up here. This is a little bit higher elevation area. Wanted to get up here before we're snowed out and just see what's the vibe. Is there anything in the area? My plan, if things go the way I'm thinking, and not sure they will, but we're going to go into a campsite and explore the creek area, up and down, around, whatever. Then my thought is to come back to the campsite spot, have a little fire, and sit till dark. It's midday, or mid-morning. It's around 11. So we're going to go in. We have probably 4.5 hours of light once we're up in here. Alright friends, change of plans. So it is archery season. We knew that. Knew there was going to be hunters out here. We were hoping the spot we wanted would be open. It's not. But the strange part of that is it's actually being used by a search and rescue a crew. The guy said there's about 15 of them. They've been there for a day already, and they're going to be there for a few more days, and there's about 15 of them. So Eric had thought of a spot further up the road that he thinks that might still be a good spot. Said he has had a lot of activity up here and thinks that it might be available for us to investigate. So onward we go. Alright friends, think we're getting close. We're about 3 miles or so past where we had planned to go for today, and seeing what seems like a lot of sign in this area. A lot of arches, X's. Haven't got to look at any of them to see if they're placed, but lots of indication. And I told Eric I was seeing a lot of loopers, and he's like, what's that? So I got to tell him that just archways, but that Nana had picked up the word loopers from some other channel, and she's been running with it, and I guess now she's got me saying it. But yeah, this spot's feeling pretty good, so hopeful for a good day. Alright, so Eric said we're almost there. We passed the one guy cutting firewood and burning off his slash, and passed another guy coming out hunting. And according to my map, looks like the road is going to change up here. So Eric is signaling left, so it looks like we might be here and check some things out. No, the furthest up I had ever been would have been that tongue click spot.
Spot over here.
Oh, so like a, is that, oh, campfire spot, campsite spot?
I don't know how you ever like wants to park.
Oh, whoa. So
there's a creek that goes around through here.
Is there?
And normally you can see Snow Peak like right there, like up above us, because we're way up against it. So we're way back in up here.
Okay,
I saw
yeah.
a structure or something way up. Did you see it?
I saw all kinds of stuff coming in, and yeah, Nana would have been like jumping out of the Jeep.
This is where Kane non-stop looked like everywhere around us. You get here and stuff. We heard music and all kinds of different things when
this
we were
looks
here.
like a good spot. As soon as we hit it, I was just like,
yeah. All right, well, let's pull in here and see how we're gonna do this. All right, friends, so we are here. We've got all parked, we're kind of set up. A little later we'll do chairs and a fire. But I think we're going to explore a little bit. So really quiet. I just put that there. I was doing our little ladybug thing.
That's cool.
See if anything messes with it.
That's cool.
A lot of times it seems like they get turned upside down.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know what that means, but it's been a reoccurring thing for us. So it's just...
I was drawn to it.
So I put that out just to see if anything might have be checking out camp while we're not in camp. All right, well, this looks like a trail, so...
Yeah, that goes down that way for a ways.
Does that head towards the creek?
It's this way. Well, the creek is that way, but it goes all the way back, I think, down that way. So you come across it both ways.
Okay, well, I've never been here, so where do you feel led to go, and I'll follow?
Towards that structure, I guess.
Okay. Got Tammy on the Nana Cam today. Getting to play with the GoPro a little bit.
Really squatchy.
Alright, We've got Kane running around so far in a good mood.
Some kind of structure there.
Got a whole bunch of poles cut to different lengths. Looks like someone was making some kind of a lean-to structure. So I was just talking with Eric, and there is a creek that runs on the back side of this. And then we're seeing lots of huckleberry bushes, so this area is just full of huckleberries in the summer. And they've had some squatchy experiences here in the past. Just really neat spot. So we're just gonna wander around a little bit in here and see if anything happens. Gonna do our first wood knock. Yeah, definitely looks like we got some wind blow. So we've got Tammy over there, about 80 yards to our right, just kind of working her way through beside us.
Probably hard to see footprints of those tamarack needles.
Yeah, but if there was a good enough deep impression, then it might stick out too, though. But the ground feels pretty firm so far through here.
So you can make structures out of all this. You know, it's crazy.
Oh yeah. I think I'm hearing the creek. Alright, so we've got the... Oh, you okay, buddy? Huh? So we've got the creek down here below us. Pretty steep down to it. Okay, I feel a whoop coming on. I'm going to do a whoop over this edge here. Whoop! 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 I just heard something. That way. Whoop! Whoop! Okay, Will was pointing out that he heard something twice that way. I think I'm hearing something down across the creek that way. Are you hearing that, like, little clicking? I don't know if it's something with the crick. So maybe what I'm hearing is a noise being made by the crick. Maybe all I'm hearing is the crick hitting something or moving something. Alright. Not sure what that is. Yeah, we can. Okay. Hey, Will, I think we're going to drop down to the creek. Yeah, I'm game. That's what I'm here for.
Hey, B-Row, where you at?
I hear the camera click every now and then. Beep, there she is.
Hey, Tammy.
Kane pops and Boodog. Going down the cliff.
Alright, so Eric and I have dropped down to the creek. Tammy and Will were contemplating it, not sure, but I think Eric and I are gonna work the creek up. Crosses the road just past camp where we parked. Just thought maybe we'd check this out a little bit, see what we see, hear what we hear. I don't hear that same sound, like that tapping, clicking sound. I don't hear it now that we're down here. Beautiful little creek. You got some kind of impression? Maybe. Right.
Kind of looks a little bit, but it's probably just at the end of the rock. It looks pushed down a little bit right here.
Okay, because it does look like possibly a little bit of a game trail coming down to you up through there, but I don't see much. It's hard to know with all these tamarack needles. Yeah. That's what I thought maybe we'd have today. I'm glad we don't, but at the same time I thought maybe we would. Yes, that's something I'm looking forward to. Yeah.
A little bigger than my phone.
Alright. Looks like game trail stuff's coming down, crossing the creek. Then we looked over here and that's all tore up, whether something like deer or whatever is sliding down or climbing up. But we just got a call from Will and he heard what he believes to be a wood knock. So I guess we're going to climb back up out of the creek here. He said that even Kane reacted to it. So I think we're going to go back up and see what action there is up there.
Kane, here's something. He's on full alert. Opens up to a big area.
Whew. A little bit of a hill climb. Yeah, it is. A lot of wind blow. Hey Will, we're back up on top from the draw and about 100 yards closer to the Jeep.
Copy that.
What's that?
A branch break
You thought you just heard one?
down there.
Where we were?
Yeah. Oh, that's Kane's down there.
A little bit of a breeze picking up. Pretty chilly.
See, I don't see Kane down there.
No, I don't think they dropped down in, just us. I think he found us. I thought he was after us. There you go.
There's that kind of energy.
Man, these huckleberry bushes are just thick through here.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
They just kept going and going and going and going. I've never seen so many. We thought we had jackpot on the low. There's just so many over these mountains there. It's pretty good.
Yeah, there are a bunch. Just kind of working this edge so we can kind of hear or see each side. Okay, so there's the vehicles. What a neat spot.
Man, these tamarack needles.
Yeah, they just cover up everything. I was looking, but I think these are human placed again. We're right outside of camp. They have been cut. Pretty sure kids and stuff making little forts while they're camping. There's the big stacked structure over there.
Good place to hide in here.
Yeah, I mean, you can be right up near the edge of camp. Easy enough to get through.
Scat, little scat.
Yeah, deer, what it looks like to me.
Oh yeah, right there's more.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Alright.
More over there, too. Looks like they hang out up here. Well, there's plenty of food and water up in here for stuff.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, nice little spot.
Not too high up in elevation.
Yeah, what'd you say we're at? Around 4,000?
Yeah, around 4,000 feet. And we're back up against the mountains, the ridge and everything, so we're way back in there up here. There's like no roads and stuff. We keep going that way for a long ways. All right, Kane, time to get to work.
I could go out about 50 or so yards to the right and just kind of follow along whoever's on trail.
squirrel.
Is Tammy staying at camp?
Probably. She didn't say. I think she is.
I think that might be a little easier walking, looking at all the trees across this. What's that?
That squirrel doing that because of us?
No. Been trying to listen to see if it's not real barky. It's just doing a lot of chatter. But if I've been kind of listening to see if it would bark more. That something's messing with it. This is pretty disturbed. You doing the same thing? Rooted?
Yep.
Okay. That one's rooted. Okay. It does.
Whoa.
And then look at all these little ones. Just like more like little limbs, but
Yeah.
just odd.
Little snowflakes here and there.
Can't hear you.
Little snowflakes here and there.
Nope, still can't hear you.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that one seems a little odd. Roots on that one.
Nothing on this one.
Nothing on that one.
Nope.
Nothing there. And
This one's just broken.
yeah, this left one. Look, it's got stuff across it, across it, across it. It's all older and not rooted back here. Other three would have the indication of being placed. Possibly. Within all that going on back there, but too hard to decipher. Too big. Huh.
Yeah, it's just kind of looks weird.
It does. I mean, if that's natural, that's strange.
Yes.
That could be moose or something there, front and rear step.
Let's see it.
It's funny where he's headed. I was drawn to that too as we were walking through here. I was feeling drawn to go up there, and there he goes. That's funny. Like maybe it could be like a slough or something back there, but not really seeing a pond. Maybe an open area. Camp where we are, up the road. I don't know if all you're seeing is clear. It does look like it's kind of brushy and opens up. Yeah, it does look like it could open up kind of marshy back in here, but it's hard to tell for sure.
Sure, it's quiet.
Looks like there is another road off to our right that comes back in from back there. And then might just dirt trail out. Well, I'm going to wood knock. Is that alright with you guys? Yep. Okay.
Hoping those howls would be on camera. Yeah. Which is interesting that they responded within a minute after you did your whoop.
Let me try another one. Just see if there's anything going on. Limber. You hear something? Just like limbs or something. Some different shapes back there, some tall logs leaned into each other.
See that?
Don't know, there is a lot of wind though.
It's quiet up in here.
Yeah. Go up towards that a little bit and then drop off to the left.
More deer scat. Little snowflakes here and there.
Can't hear you.
Little snowflakes here and there.
Nope, still can't hear you.
Oh, oh, I got you.
Alright, so Tammy's out here checking out stuff, thinking that she was hearing voices and stuff outside of camp and checking things out and thinking that it was us, but totally different spot from where all three of us were.
It sounded like a little knocking noise, and I heard it like 3 times. And it was over at our campsite, or kind of in behind our campsite. And I thought it might have been you guys, but you threw up that way. And then I heard somebody do one up here. Is that all you did?
Yes, that's all I did up here was a single.
3. And then I heard you one up here.
So you're hearing a response to my wood knocks down here.
Down here, heard 3.
Okay.
It's time just to hang out and camp.
I think so. I'll get the stove out and the fire pit and
Let me show you that one.
yeah, show us the track you found.
Those went off this way, right?
Yeah, we've been up here to the right for a good hour.
And I went down that way and then I come back up. And I know me and Will had walked down there to the 2 tiles earlier, but this don't look like no book. No, you don't. No, this ain't no book. It was just something to see it like pressed down in the ground. It looked fresh, and then up on the bank there was like another one. Like it kind of slid down the bank as it went off the bank.
Okay.
They look fresh to me. Yeah, I thought y'all were over me. I couldn't.
Well, and we thought originally we were up there on the knoll up there, and we thought we were getting some noises or sounds down this way.
Well, I wonder if it was the same ones in the Offgrid. I thought it was this way to me.
Okay.
Good boy.
I went down that way, up along the creek. And then I come out over here, and then I went up in there, and that's where I saw the other print. It was like up there. But when I was up there is when I heard the noise down here.
So,
And then I heard your knock that way.
yeah, and that was a single. Yep.
I heard 3, then yours, which is 4. Oh yeah, like right here now. I may be eating it, but look, Will. Right here. Yeah, that's all flat. I knew it wouldn't be no toe marks. All this stuff on that stick, but that may be nothing. And then just right up there, it looks, you could definitely tell something went down the bank. It's like the same size, and it's like that.
Okay. Maybe a small bear or just a really big hoof mark. Yeah.
Well, I saw the same thing right up there on that bank. And I went up in here looking, and I saw the same thing up there.
So if you heard 3 possible knocks over here, then I definitely probably heard at least one.
Yeah, I think we can set some stuff up in camp and see if anything else happens or checks us out or
One around.
yeah. Alright, so we've just been sitting at camp a little bit, eating a little bit, just listening. It's been pretty quiet. And for our campfire today, I brought up a propane tank and a turkey cooker propane burner, and just threw a little deal on it with some rocks, but just trying a little bit quieter fire to try not get the contamination of stuff cracking and popping in the fire. But does not put off much heat. Really? Oh, dang.
Didn't do it around that camera, did it?
Nope.
See, it was something unique.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I would have thought that if you would have looked in your eye, there would have been like a bug or something floating around it, but there was nothing.
I just had a fluttering heat signature. Franklin just went that trail. Holy shit. Why is this happening?
How big?
This disappeared, but no bigger than a fist. You didn't see a squirrel or chipmunk, did you? I didn't. They came and went twice, like from this log right here. Looks like it came up out of that log, fluttered around, and then went back down. And I don't see it right now. But it was very similar to what we saw up at Summit. It's not very hard. I recorded it though. camera, but it's just by itself. Not been messing with it.
Wow, you can really see the camera glowing in this.
What's that?
So you can really see the camera glowing in it, so it works pretty good.
Yeah. I'm going to do another whoop, and if that's all right with everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's putting off heat if it's white. But if it goes orange, and if you look at this, I mean, that's a lot of heat. Oh yeah, wow. So, wow, but yeah, black is colder, white is heat, and then orange is like something that really contrasts the heat. All right, so it's quarter to 4, and Will is heading back out. He's got some other things he's got to take care of. We're going to try and stay, or at least I am, another hour. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so Will just left, and of course Will was trying to hang out as long as he could to just see if anything was going to happen, now that we're getting into more of this dusk. And as he left, now we've got Kane on point. And just a little while ago, right out in here, I was using the FLIR, and I had a orb-sized heat signature, just something about the size of a fist, come up from the ground, move around, go back to the ground, and it did that twice with no other thing around it. I asked Eric to verify that like there wasn't a squirrel or chipmunk there, and then Eric was looking with the FLIR and the stacked up logs that are back here. He caught an energy heat source back there. So we're not sure what's going on, but it's been quiet. But we got a couple hits on the FLIR, so we're just going to hang out for a little while longer and see what happens. Alright, so we've got some lights out, just kind of hanging out. Still seems to be pretty quiet. So to pass the time, we're going to have some pie. So we've got some lights pointing different places. Kane is still paying attention to this spot that goes off towards that big pile of leaned up logs down there. So we're just still here looking and listening, just holding out hope that there's still something to be heard or seen.
Battery low.
I think this one's 4 minutes instead of a minute and a half. Alright, sorry Tammy. I think I'm going to start letting it cool off. It's going to take a little while. Well, we only got a couple of those rocks crack in there in the beginning. Yeah, and it's so hard because like when we were at Summit, it was like, okay, was that the campfire or was that something on the edge of camp? So I was like, man, there's gotta be a way that we can enjoy sitting around something and not get so many cracks and bumps. I think we've got this about wrapped up. So, I don't know, it's after 5, I think. I haven't looked in a while. But, got camp all wrapped up. So, I think we're good. I left the ladybug just outside of camp on a root wad. And Eric knows where it's at and which way it's facing. So if he gets here before me in the spring or whatever, he can let me know what happened to that. And I think we're going to wrap this up and head on out. So thanks for watching. Remember to leave a happy comment and a thumbs up. Like that. I love it.
So join us, dear friends, on this quest of life. Adventure with Pops and Nana through joy and through strife. In search of those footprints, in search of the calls. With the thrill of the hunt, we'll break down the walls. For Bigfoot's more than a creature or myth, he's a spirit of nature, our forest true gift. So as we explore, let the stories unfold. Together we'll wander through the brave and the bold. So grab your boots and your hearts filled with dreams. In search of the Bigfoot through the forest's wild scenes. Join us squatching under the stars shining bright. With Pops and Nana, we'll dance through the night.